I listen to this, you know. YW for life.
Beat a nigga block with that motherfucking chopper.
Status of 6IX9INE's legal trial has been watched with great interest. While the Dummy Boy rapper once enjoyed a rapidly rising career, he soon found himself dragged by Down to Earth, largely through his own misdeeds. Next came RICO charges and revelations of gang ties, drug pushing, and violent offers. Since his arrest in November, many have speculated on Tekashi's ultimate fate. Some, like Boosie Baders, believe the rapper is destined for the dirt, as snitching still yields real-world consequences. Others, like his baby mama Sarah Molina, believe the rapper will essentially walk, a narrative bolstered by a recently released courtroom transcript. He basically admitted to the crimes he took part of, his participation, and he's agreeing to disclose any other information as far as what happened and who was there and how it happened, explains Molina, during an interview with Vlad TV, and set forth, since he has done that, as long as he doesn't get into any further criminal activity or crime, all 9 counts are out the window. That's how I take it. Basically, we could read in between the lines of what his agreement was. Yet today, the blast has come through with a reality check. The publication claims that an integral word, further, was actually missing from the circulating transcript. In truth, the document should have read, the U.S. Attorney's Office agrees not to prosecute the defendant further for the crimes set forth in counts 1 through 9 of the superseding information as well as additional crimes that the defendant has told the government about. For some context, the originally released transcript wrote, agrees not to prosecute the defendant for the crimes set forth, an easy mistake to make. Still, the inclusion of further suggests that 6IX9INE will not simply walk free, not even after offering an elaborate, canary-esque sang. The blast claims 6IX9INE's cooperation may very lead to a sentence well below the expected minimum of 47 years. Anything else, however, will spell big trouble for the Rainbow Wonder. While it's difficult to discern, the circumstances do not appear to be as cut and dry and many initially speculated. Anyone reading that passage might believe Tekashi will not be prosecuted at all, and his charges dropped, allowing him to be released once the other defendants are tried and convicted. Tekashi 6IX9INE's ex-girlfriend Bobby Mama, Sarah Molina did an interview with Vlad TV on Friday where she read part of the document that has been making the rounds. Even in that instance, she is upset by the notion he may walk, but according to our sources, that passage is missing a very important word, further, as in, the document should have stated that the U.S. Attorney's Office agrees not to prosecute the defendant further, emphasis added, for the crimes set forth in counts 1 through 9 of the superseding information as well as additional crimes that the defendant has told the government about. Big difference. It's also been reported that Tekashi faces a minimum of 47 years based on the conviction and his cooperation. We're told if it is determined he cooperated fully, or a portion of his agreement states, the government agrees that it will file at the time of sentencing a motion pursuant to 5K1.1 of the sentencing guidelines and further move pursuant to 3553(e) for a sentence below any mandatory minimum. However, if it is determined that the defendant has not fully cooperated, if the defendant has lied, or if he has committed any additional crimes, that the government may not move under 5K1.1 and 3553(e), and that if the government does not move, the defendant is still, he cannot withdraw his guilty plea. We're told Tekashi is banking on this coming to fruition and he felt striking a deal was his only choice given the high conviction rate and the fact he was facing a life sentence. Tekashi 6IX9INE's sentence can be reduced far below the 47 years, but that all depends on how much you will cooperate and how good that letter prosecutor's right to the judge really is. The judge has the authority, in that case, to give him a much lighter sentence. As the old saying goes, the one who goes first, often gets the best deal.